All right. So on Wednesday, I took a little break from work and I stopped at this store that I went to 6 months ago. And I guess they were in the process of rearranging the store and moving things around. And they really didn't have any boxes out. Maybe like a handful of long boxes, but nothing in them really. Just like 90s dreck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, all right, fine. So 6 months later, cut to 6 months later, which was Wednesday, I decided to go back. And wow, I found some really, really good cover price books. Take a look at this. All right, so we've got Daredevil 11. What is this from 2016? Is this from 20? I forget what year this is from, honestly. Let me take a look. Hold on. I think this is 2016. I forget, really. Let's see. Let's see. It is. Yeah, around 2016. Okay. It's so funny because I never noticed this book when it first came out. But this is the first appearance of Muse. Look at the price on this. Look at the price tag on this. Look at that. I was shocked. I don't know. I guess they must have just put these books out because this book shouldn't have been there for $4. But yeah, found that for $4. First what cameo appearance of Muse. This book is still what, a 30, $40 book, maybe $50 on a really good day. The condition on this thing looks like it was bagged and boarded the day it came out. Look at that. Look at that. This thing looks really nice, really sharp. This is white super. As many of you know, I am a comic book white supremacist. I love my comic book covers nice and white, and this one fits the bill very much so. Beautiful. Not to be outdone, we found Daredevil number 12. So I believe this is the first full appearance of Muse. Look at the price. Look at the price. Look at that. Oh, baby. Got that for $4, essentially cover price. Also, number 13. So that's part of that Muse storyline. And also, oddly enough, this was the first book that I noticed at this store. So this was Daredevil 14. I figured, okay, so I'm looking through their boxes, and like I said, this was the first book that I saw. So Daredevil 14, first cover appearance of Muse. And I'm thinking to myself, I guess this is as good as it's going to get. And then I dig a little deeper, and then I see number 11, so which was the first appearance. And then I'm just like, let me get the whole storyline here. So yeah, I got that for $4. That is amazing. Look at that. Look at that. That's wild. I guess nobody was looking through those boxes. And oddly enough, that's not that that was the books that I found and the boxes that I found them. There's still like there's still boxes that still need to be put out. So I'm just like, damn, there's no telling what else is in there. You know what I'm saying? So, and as far as Muse goes, now the Daredevil show featuring this particular character has come and gone, but these books are still going strong. What, this one here, possibly still what, 40, 30, 40, $50 book on a good day. You know what I mean? Number 14. So I don't know. I might just keep these in the collection. I don't think I'll sell these. I might keep these. I think I'll keep these in the collection. Also found Daredevil number 28. I believe this is where the Kingpin becomes mayor of New York. Okay. All right. Okay. But yeah, man, I can't believe I found these for cover price. That's wild. Oh, and not to be outdone at this same store. Because it makes me wonder what else they have, because so at this store there were other boxes, but they were like off to the side and they were partitioned off with like essentially caution tape. But take a look at this. Look what I found for cover price. Look what else I found for cover price. So we have Punisher 218. So there's this book is getting hot again. So John Bernthal is going to be in the next Spider-Man movie. Okay. So we got, look at that. So found 218. Got that for cover price. Also 219, 220. Let me move this down. But yeah, look at this. 220, 221, 222, 223. One of my favorite covers, Punisher 224, and 225. All those were $4 a piece. And I got this for $4 as well. Infamous Iron Man number 12. So this is the, I forget if this is Malieve, right? I get Mac and David Mack. Is it David Mack or Alex Mack? Or is it Alex Malieve? Malieve and Mac. I get those two mixed up. But this is Malieve, right? But this is easily one of my favorite Doctor Doom covers. So we got all these for cover price. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. I sold a set of this Punisher run here, this Punisher storyline, a few months ago. And I'm like, man. And I noticed, especially 218, this is like maybe, what, a $50 book at this point? No, yeah, 218, yeah, $50 book. And I'm like, man, maybe I should have held on to those. And then the very next day, I come across these, all for cover price. Holy cow. Holy cow. That was awesome. That was an awesome trip to the comic book store. But yeah, we found first Muse. All right. We're not to be outdone with the cover price pickups. All right. Has anybody noticed that the there's like certain Nightwing and Red Hood and the Outlaws / Red Hood Outlaw variants, like they go for some money. And I'm not even talking about the incentives. I'm just talking about those cardstock cover Bs like this. And yeah, I want to talk about this. Let's get into it. We got a little hot book alert. We got a little hot book alert segment here in the comic book. Oh, all right. So take a look at this. These next, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Dun, 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 dun. These next. Look at this. This is what I found at this one store. All of these were cover price. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So these next few books here, I picked all these up for cover price. All right. We've got Nightwing 105. And this is cover B. Because from what I understand, this is not an incentive. But this is the cover B variant. Dan Mora cover, and so we found this for cover price, so $6. But yeah, look at that, good looking book. This is easily $100 book, easy. The last few sales for this over the past few months, around in the $100 range. So yeah, so I was shocked too, and I wanted to talk about this book, but I wanted to find it first. And if you remember a couple of haul videos ago, I had shown off a Red Hood and the Outlaws 26 Putri variant, and like, and this was at this same store where I found that book, and I'm just like, I know some more like cardstock, like cover Bs are gonna be at this store. So, and I know I passed those up. So I'm just like, I couldn't wait to go back. And and I think that was about what, a month or two ago. And so yeah, I couldn't wait to go back. This store is like an hour away from me, like a little bit more than an hour away from me. So it was just kind of a little hard to make it back out there. But when I did go, I tore that place up trying to find these variants here. But yeah, Nightwing 105, easy $100 book. Found this for cover price, which was what, $6. All right. Also found. I was hoping to find, because he actually had duplicates of these variants here. So I was hoping to find another one, but no such luck. Maybe if I go back and dig a little bit deeper. But Nightwing number 80. So we got 2 copies of Nightwing 80. Oh man, I forgot what this book is going for. I want to say, I know when it came to these variants here, I picked the ones that go for at least $20 a piece. $20 or more. Okay, so I know this book is going for at least 20, and I believe there's an auction for this that for this particular variant, and I think it's going for more than 20 so far. You know what I mean? So Nightwing 80, 2 copies of Nightwing 87, 2 copies of Nightwing 87. Oh wow, 2 copies of Nightwing 111. 2 copies of Nightwing 111. 2 copies of 112. 2 copies of Nightwing 112. And this store owner here, he's cool. He doesn't mind me buying like multiple copies, because nobody did, because the boxes that I found these in, like, they're on the floor and nothing's really in alphabetical order. Everything just kind of like put in the boxes. And he's just like, you know what? And he tells me that I'm the only person that digs in these boxes that are on the floor. So, and he's just like happy to see somebody digging. So he doesn't care about me buying multiples. So Nightwing 112. And here's a book that is not on eBay at all, and I would love to see what this book is really going for. So Nightwing Annual 2021. This is a variant as well. I forget who did the art on this variant, but I got this for cover price, which was what, $7. But yeah, this book is not on eBay, and the regular cover for this sells consistently. You know what I mean? So I'm interested in seeing what this book goes for. All right. And that's featuring Red Hood. And that's my segue into some Red Hood and the Outlaws / Red Hood Outlaw covers. All right. So this here is Red Hood and the Outlaws number 25. I believe, isn't this this is volume 2, right? So DC New 52, wasn't that volume, that was volume 1, and this is volume 2, right? Right? Yeah. So the DC universe, like, this is like post Rebirth, this series here. Okay. So Red Hood and the Outlaws number 25, where he takes on Batman. I believe this is at least a $20 book, at least. And yeah, got this for $5, which is cover price. Also, Red Hood Outlaw number 28. Who did this? You know what? I really should have looked. Oh, so this is another Putri. Is it? Is that how you pronounce it? Putri variant. So we got Red Hood Outlaw 28. Got that for cover price. Another Putri variant number 29. I'm not quite sure what. Like I said, I picked up the books that go for at least 20. So I think this goes for at least 20, 25. Two copies of number 31. I can't believe I passed all these up the first time the previous time that I went to this store. I can't believe I passed all these up. And I didn't really look up what these were going for. But Red Hood Outlaw number 31, two copies of that. Now, take a look at this. Take a look at these. So we've got Red Hood Outlaw number 33. And I believe these are just the regular covers. These aren't even the variants. It's just a regular cover. For whatever reason, these are going for at least $30. $30 a piece, at least. And I don't know. I'm just kind of wondering. I mean, yeah, it's a good cover, but is it like a first appearance? Because I'll tell you what. Look up Red Hood Outlaw. See for yourself. Look up Red Hood Outlaw number 33. Check the sold listings, and you'll see that these are going for like $30, $40. I'm not quite sure why, but it is what it is. Very interesting. Very interesting. So found two copies of that. Also found two copies of number 34 regular cover of Red Hood Outlaw. Shoot. Who did the cover on this? Darn it. I want to look up who did the cover. Hold on. This is an interesting cover. Let's see. I should have had all this information written down, but I kind of just wanted to get a haul video going. Okay, so this is Cully. This is a Cully Hammer cover. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That's cool. But it's a good cover though. But yeah, this book is going for like 20, 30 bucks. Red Hood Outlaw number 34, regular cover, and found two copies of this Red Hood Outlaw number 36, another Yasmin Putri. Am I butchering this name? Hold on, let me see. I'm not gonna open this one up, but let's see. I just want to see if I'm pronouncing the name right. Putri, because they give the credits for the variant cover on here. So Yasmin Putri. Okay, Putri. All right. Okay. All right. But yeah, found two copies of Red Hood Outlaw number 36, Yasmin Putri. Cards. Now, is this a card stock? No, it's like regular. It's like regular paper stock, I think. I don't know. But got these for $5 a piece. Look at that. Beautiful. Got two copies. And I know these go for at least $50 a piece. At least. Red Hood Outlaw number 41. Red Hood Outlaw number 41. Who did the cover on this? Hold on. So, let's see. Damn it. We got to go a few pages in before we find the credits. Okay, so who did the variant? The variant cover is Dan Mora. No, that's the regular cover. Philip Tan, Marcus Deering, and J. David Ramos for the variant cover. Okay, so this is okay. So okay. So this is a Philip Tan cover for number 41. So this one has to be going for at least $20, because like I said, I didn't grab any of the variants that were going for less than 20. All right. Also, Red Hood, two copies here of Red Hood Outlaw number 43. So was that another Philip Tan variant? Okay, got two copies of that. Got those for cover price. Philip Tan, Red Hood Outlaw number 44, and also Red Hood Outlaw number 48. So we got a lot. I wound up spending, I think, roughly around 145 bucks. There's a couple other books that I got from there, but I'm not going to show those. But I'm not done. I'm not done with this store. Totally not done with this store. Let me get them. I got to move these. But yeah, look at all these books, man. That's wild. Okay. Also, at this same store, found these for cover price. Extreme Venomverse #5. So this is what is this? Peach Momoko variant. So got 2 copies of that. I think these are going for at least 20 a piece. And I don't know what this book is going for, but I decided to buy it. So this is because I've never seen this cover before. So this is Fight Club 3 number 2, and I believe this is a variant. It's like a Fabio romance cover variant. I've never seen this book before, so I don't even know what it goes for, but I thought it looked cool, or it looked interesting enough. And I'm gonna see if I'm gonna check with Mr. Longshort and see if this is a long story short worthy book. Okay, we're gonna check and see. All right, we're not done. Okay, so also, damn, do I do this now? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, also this same day. So okay, these books here, these cover price books here, I picked these up on all this stuff here. I picked up on Thursday. All this here. This was yesterday, or rather Thursday, was a really good day. Very good day. Look at that. All these are on Thursday, and I'm not done. I'm not done with Thursday. So we found some more books. On Thursday. So Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Now this is a store I'd never been to before. It's like a bookstore. It's like a used bookstore, but they sell comics in the back. You know what I mean? And this was there for $1. Actually, no, I got this. I think I got picked up 1, 2. I think I picked up like a handful of books for like $4 a piece. For like $2. No. Am I missing a book? It feels like I am. But I think I'm missing a book. I'm trying to think. Am I missing a book? I don't think so. Okay, but anyway. All right, Sabrina the Teenage Witch #6 with Melissa. This is a swimsuit cover. So got that. Also, look what I found. A copy of DV8 #1, Dave Stevens. I was really surprised to find this there. Dave Stevens, Adam Hughes. So found this, and not a lot that was found, but it was some good stuff. I have no clue what this book is. I don't know what this book is. So this is Justice Squad #1, and as you can see, it has a Comic-Con 2018 exclusive. I don't know what this book is. This looks like some Build-A-Bear, do-it-yourself comic book bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what this looks like. And if you take a look on the back, Kabam, digital printing. This is like some Build-A-Bear shit right here. So I don't know what this is. I mean, and it looks... Man, I haven't opened this book up. God dang it, this looks janky. Look at this. This looks really janky. This looks like some copy paste. This looks awful, but I mean, I got all these. So I picked these. So I got all this for $2. All of it for $2. I got these 3 books, maybe another book for $2. I forget if I picked anything else up there, but yeah. So Hanging Chad Comics. All right, whatever. The only reason why I bought it is because it had Comic-Con exclusive on it. All right, not done. We're not done. Also on the yeah. Okay, yeah. This was there as well. Mr. Monster Attacks from Tundra This was also there. And yeah, so I picked these 4 books up for $2 total. And Mr. Monster Attacks. Okay. So we have a modern bondage, hypodermic needle, swastika cover, and skull cover. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to check the credits on this. Let's see. Mr. Monster Attacks. And if you look this book up, this is like maybe a $20 book. Possibly a $20 book. All right. Okay. What is this? This is Bisley. Bisley right here. Simon Bisley. Oh, wow. This is Simon Bisley art, like all throughout. Okay. Well, at least for this story here. All right. And then you got some other stories. Okay. So Mr. Monster Attacks. Number 3. Mr. Monster Attacks number 3. And if you look this book up, this is like around a $20 book. So found some really good stuff. Amazing stuff. Not done. We're not done with Thursday. Okay, so found these for $1. Got these for $1. So this is Transformers Unicron number 2. This is a retail incentive variant. Got that for $1. Ursa Minor number 5. I never see this title anywhere in any long boxes, let alone for $1. You know what I mean? I have no clue what this book goes for. It probably doesn't go for anything, but the fact that I just can't find this title anywhere in any back issue bins, you know what I mean? So I figured I'd pick it up. Larfleeze Christmas Special number 1. Got that for $1. And the only reason why I bought Witchblade number 12 was because it was a newsstand. That's it. We're not done with Thursday. Okay, so let's take a look at some Tomb Raider. All right, take a look at this. So this is Tomb Raider number 21. So this is surprisingly, this is from 2002, but I swear this book does not feel like it's from 2002. You know what I mean? Like if you told me this was like a 2015 book, I'd believe you. But no, this is from 2002, and this is a clearance Lansing incentive variant. I'm not quite sure what the ratio is on this, but from all the info that I looked up, from all the sources that I looked up to try to find info on this, this is an incentive variant. And yeah, Clearance Lansing did the cover on this. Found this for, it said $10 on the thing, but this is like, all the listings for this book, people want at least $100. People want at least $100. And the last sale for this was, I think, back in July, and it was an auction, and it sold for $50 after however many bids. So this is at least a $50 book. So Tomb Raider number 21, and it's relevant because a Tomb Raider TV show was announced for Amazon. Okay, all right, okay. Also, at the same store, we found G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 162, 197, and 246. So I got everything here for $20. Got everything for $20. All right, okay. And I believe we're done with Thursday, and we're going to get into Wednesday. So this was basically the only book that I found on Wednesday. So this is Archie 271, but I did find this for 25 cents. Found this for 25 cents, Archie 271, and this is another innuendo cover here. All right, so let's see. I bet this frisbee flips out Veronica on her birthday. It sure will, Archie. She's expecting a pearl necklace. So we've got an innuendo cover here. Found this for 25 cents. This thing is kind of beat, but even a beat copy of this will at least go for 20. So hell yeah. Hell yeah, we got an Archie innuendo cover. Hell yeah, very happy about that. Okay, so you know what? I want to talk about this a little bit more. This Tomb Raider 21. So I was looking up the census on this. I think there were only 9 on the census, but they're all 9/8. And this is a really good cover. This is a great cover. This is like Adam Hughes like level cover. This is great. And I've never seen this before though. I've never seen this cover before. But yeah, looks good. Looks very good. All right, so I guess I'll show you the books that I found at a convention the other day. All right, so speaking of Archie, we found... Oh, let me take this tag off here. Or do I? Do I? Do I feel like doing it? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, hold on. I gotta take this off. Hold on. Okay. So I found, speaking of Archie, look at this. Look what I found digging at a toy convention. So we got Veronica number 28. So this is a, what is this? A Dan DeCarlo cover. So this is from what, 90, like what, mid 90s or something like that. So yeah. We got a nice bikini cover, and this is definitely a classic, a modern classic Archie cover. All right, so yeah, got this for, I picked this up and another book, which I'm not showing, but I got this set for $10. So I guess you could say I got this for $5. How about that? So yeah, and it's in really nice shape. I have to say, probably, let's see, probably near mint condition, I would say. It could probably stand a press. I would like to see this book graded. I don't know. This book looks pretty decent. I wouldn't mind slabbing that. Take it to PSA. I get it graded at PSA. All right, so Veronica number 28. What is this? What is this book going for? This is at least $100 book. At least $100 book. So yeah, Veronica 28. That's the main point that I wanted to share with you guys. At least $100 book, and got this for, let's say, $5. All right. We found some $2 G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. All right, so we got these for $2 a piece. So G.I. Joe 159, and the Larry Hama incentive cover, got that for $2. 190, 243. I think that book goes for about 20. Number 247, 253, 256, 260. Okay, now I had shown this book off a few months ago, and this is my second copy here. So this is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero 263, and this is kind of like a memorial to all the dead Joes, right? And at the time, there were no sales for this. But since then, there was an auction, like probably maybe a month ago, for like at 20, and it ended at around $20. Okay, so this is roughly a $20 book, and G.I. Joe number 265. Okay, we are done. This was a nice long video here. Man, this was a really, really good week of This was a deceptively good week of comic book hunting, and I really didn't even plan on hunting this week. I figured I was going to veg out because there's a convention on this Sunday, and I figured I'm just not going to do anything until then. But I don't know, I had the itch to kind of go out and do this, do that, so Yeah, man. We found some really, really good books. Found 2 copies of Venomverse, Extreme Venomverse, featuring Jeff the Land Shark. Whatever this book is here, we got a bunch. We got a bunch of like Red Hood and the Outlaws and Nightwing covers. Oh, good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'm really excited to show you guys this. So I was really excited to show you guys, and I finally am. And I thank you guys for watching. Okay, Sundays at 9. Sundays at 9 o'clock Eastern is Hot Book Alert Live, where we talk about comic book sales. Me, Mr. Longshort, Dino, and last week we had Heroes Reborn Comics on. That show went for basically 4 hours because we were, just talking, BSing. It's a great time. If you haven't seen Hot Book Alert Live, Sundays at 9, live. Hot Book Alert Live. It's live. You can join in on the chat. It's a great time. And yeah, I thank you guys for watching. And we will see you, Hot Book Alert Live, this Sunday. All right, we'll see you.